Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jing here from Authentic Energy. Let's talk about Herbalifeline Omega-3 today. Okay, now a lot of you guys have asked me questions about Omega-3, making a video about Herbalifeline, and I'm actually very curious, why is everybody so eager to know about my review and also, you want to find out more about this product? Just write them in the comment below. And part of the reason why I'm doing this very special episode is because I keep receiving a lot of requests from you guys asking me to do my review or just do a video special feature on omega-3. So finally, after a long wait, thank you for waiting. Here is my video. Okay, I'm trying my best to compile information based on my personal experience and also based on, my own studies, right? So I would like everyone to, I would love to present a informative and educational, piece of little presentation video to help you guys kind of clarify, questions or how to use it and exactly what does it do to your body, right? So, and of course, if I haven't covered any areas or any issues in this video, do let me know in the comment below, right? And I'll definitely come back and check your comments and your questions and try my best to answer all your queries. Okay, so firstly, I know for a lot of you guys, you're like, huh, what is Herbalifeline? And it doesn't really resonate, it doesn't really land when you hear the name Herbalifeline, right? That is because, it's essentially the Herbalife version of the omega-3 supplement, okay? So I believe a lot of you guys have heard about omega-3 supplements or simply put the fish oil, right? So fish oil is a very common term to basically describe, omega-3 type of supplements. However, fish oil is actually not very accurate to describe it. Okay, so I'll explain a bit more in a second, right? But basically, all you have to remember is that Herbalifeline is the omega-3 supplement, okay, which Herbalife provides that's very rich in omega-3 essential fatty acids, EPA and DHA. Now you're like, huh? What are these letters? Okay, all you have to remember is EPA and DHA are two very important members of the omega-3 essential fatty acids. Okay, so all you have to remember is EPA and DHA are actually very, very important in actually helping us maintaining healthy functions of our 30 trillion cells. 30 trillion cells in our body. Each one of us has over 30 trillion cells in our body. Our bodies are made up by trillions and trillions of cells. And just to simply put that omega-3 or Herbalifeline is only good for a heart or brain or whatever you've heard, it's actually not very fair, right? It's not enough because our whole body, our trillions of cells actually need omega-3 to help. Okay, we need omega-3 to maintain the health state. Okay, now just to further kind of give you guys a picture of what EPA, DHA are, because I know some of you guys probably keep hearing about these words, especially on a lot of baby formula cans, and you keep hearing about it, but you don't really know what they are, right? So EPA and DHA, as I mentioned before, are two very, very important members of the omega-3 family. Okay, so and then you guys are probably still wondering, okay, what is omega-3? Okay, simply put, all you have to remember is omega-3 is the healthy fat, the good fats that our body needs. Okay, and I'll explain to you guys in a second why omega-3, now other omegas, right? So, so inside the omega-3, the healthy fat family, we have EPA and DHA, which are more commonly known, right? But however, EPA and DHA are not the only members. They're very important members, right? They're not the only members in the omega-3 family. We also have ALA. Okay, so the main difference is that ALA, the omega-3, is a type of omega-3 that mainly comes from plant-based food. So we're talking about avocado, nuts and seeds, and oil, olive oil. So any kind of plant-based kind of healthy fats, you get a lot of ALA. Okay. And then now let's look at EP and DHA. Can we get EP and DHA from plant-based food? No, you can't. Okay. You can only get them from seafood. Okay, so mainly oily fish. So we're talking about things like mackerels, anchovies, salmons, or sardines, right? So you can only get EPA and DHA from the oily fish. Okay, now here's the fact, right? So when you take, plant-based oil, plant-based healthy fats, you get ALA, right? You get, let's not get too sciencey, but I just want to present this fact to you guys. You absorb ALA from plant-based food, and our body actually has the function to convert ALA into EPA and DHA. Okay, but however, the function to convert ALA to EPA and DHA is very, very not very efficient, right? Very inefficient. So we're talking about mainly only converting 20%. So which means it's actually not very. If you want to get EPA and DHA, it's best to get them from oily fish, from seafood, right? Rather than relying on consuming plant-based healthy fats and then relying on our body to convert them into EP and DHA, right? So it's important. Some of you are probably thinking like, do I need EPA, DHA? Can I just have ALA? No, it's not enough, because our body actually needs all three of them, right? Like all three of these omega-3s in order to be like super healthy, in order to really achieve the optimal health. Okay, and you will see in a second why. Okay, so I know a lot of people, probably, let's say vegetarians or vegans, they may not be able to get enough, EP and DHA, right? And for people that don't get enough, that's why we recommend the supplementation. Okay, now let's look at why we need it, right? So I've actually already mentioned, if you pay attention, I've actually mentioned quite a few reasons of why we need omega-3 already, but let's take another closer look, right? So I would like you guys to pay attention to the fact. Okay, the fact is that in modern day, North American, especially North American diet, right, we are getting a lot of omega-6, okay, but not enough omega-3. Okay, not to confuse you guys, now you're throwing all these jargons at me. What exactly is going on here? Okay, so basically, if you look at my chart here, right, you see there's a lot of consumption of omega-6 fats from processed food and fast food, but not enough, like very low amount of omega-3, okay, the healthy fats from the foods that we're supposed to take, right? And this is actually due to just the nature of the modern North American diet, that there's just abundant amount of, processed food and fast food, right? And omega-6 and omega-3 are both unsaturated fats. Okay, so unsaturated fats, can have a lot of benefits on our body. Okay, so the ideal situation is to actually have a balanced ratio of our omega-6 intake and also omega-3 intake, right? So we're talking about balanced. If you look at my hands right now, I'm doing this, right? They're equal, balanced, right? But the reality is, guess what? You see my underline? 95 of North Americans don't get enough omega-3. So omega-3 is down. Okay, now let me go this way. Omega-3 is very, very low. So the ratio, like I actually wrote down the ratio here of how much omega-6 we take from processed food, fast food, versus how much like healthy fats, which is omega-3 we take, is like 15-1. Like 15-1. That is like a huge discrepancy there, right? So can you see why 95% of us, right, probably not just in North American, probably like all of the world, that we're not getting enough omega-3? Okay, well, of course, depending on your culture, your region as well. Like some of us, we probably do, like we come from a region where we're surrounded by seafood, so we may actually taking more omega-3 from the fatty fish, comparing to people in other parts of the world that don't eat enough fatty fish but eat lots of processed food, right? So just for this simple reason, the simple reason that there is a huge disproportionate intake of omega-6 and 3, okay, that we actually need to pay attention to our omega-3 intake. And because we're not eating enough, enough omega-3 food, okay, enough food that gives us omega-3, and that is why we need a supplementation, a high quality omega-3 supplementation like Herbalifeline. Okay, so let me know in the comment below if anyone is lost right now or you don't quite understand. I am trying my best to explain the situation, to my best ability, right? So just remember this, okay? Omega-6 is not like super bad. We need like the right portion of it, okay? Don't see omega-6 as the bad fat, okay? Just see it as the kind of fat that, we don't need a lot of. However, our body actually needs a lot of omega-3, okay? So if we can like actually intake a lot of omega-3 to balance out right now the disproportion, then our health can be fixed. A lot of health issues can be actually resolved, okay? Now, next, okay, this is very important. I know a lot of you guys have this question. How can like Herbalifeline Omega-3 supplement help me? Right? And like, not to mention that, yes, we do need to take a lot of omega-3, but can you further break down, clarify, like, why do we need so much omega-3? Okay, very good question. So, which is why a lot of you guys ask me about, doing a special video on Herbalife on omega-3, right? So, to be honest, there are like tons and tons of benefits of Herbalifeline, okay? But the ones I've listed here are based on my personal experience and also based on the results of a lot of like, Herbalife members and users in our community, okay? Like proven results. So let's start from the top. Herbalifeline, the omega-3 can actually help your body lower cholesterol, okay? We do want to maintain, like have good amount of good cholesterol, right? But lower the bad cholesterol, okay? Which is very important because I know that in this day and age, a lot of like young people also have, high cholesterol due to the lifestyle and the nutrition habits, or I would like to call it the poor nutrition habits, right? And having, high cholesterol can actually lead to a lot of like, different chronic diseases such as, like heart disease, right? So you do want to prevent that by actually keep your bad cholesterol low, okay? And Herbalifeline, the omega-3 supplement can really help you with that. Okay, so apart from that, Herbalifeline can also help you with your heart and circulation health, right? And it is such essential, like omega-3 is essential for heart and circulation. And okay, the third benefit, a lot of people don't talk about it, but this is so important. I have to mention it because I've seen it. I personally have actually experienced the result, the benefit of it, and also I've seen it in a lot of my clients. Herbalifeline, like omega-3, actually helps you stabilize your mood. So like a lot of researchers and like clinic studies have found that, omega-3 is actually quite essential in helping with a lot of like, not emotional, some call it like, emotional disorders, some will call it just like depressions, right? Or like, different types of mood swings, right? But having good amount of omega-3 can really help, stabilize the mood, put you in a healthy mood, right? And I will talk a bit more about that in like the next chapter, okay? So don't go anywhere, stay tuned. And also omega-3 can help you improve your attention and behavior. So this is actually quite important for like young kids and also like, teenagers. And it can actually really prevent like conditions such as like ADHD, right? So like omega-3 has actually proven to really like help in that area. And also it can help to support healthy immunity, right? This is really important right now in this post-pandemic period. We still need to pay attention to strengthen, our immunity. And also omega-3 can help to support healthy pregnancy. Of course, no questions asked. And if you guys want to hear me talking about it more, you can go check out the videos I made about like, my own pregnancy. So also omega-3 can help you fight inflammation. Yes, inflammation in different parts of your body, not just in your gut, but also in your joints. And that brings me to the next point, right? It can actually help you improve your joint problems because omega-3 has that anti-inflammation property. Okay, and oh yeah, this is everybody's favorite probably. Guess what? The good news is omega-3 can actually help you with your weight loss. So basically the studies have shown that, omega-3, okay, can actually boost your metabolism. It can also help to curb your hunger and reduce your craving. Yeah, just because of these two simple reasons, it can really help with weight loss. And a lot of studies and researchers have actually, proven that, people that take omega-3 as part of their like weight loss programs have actually shown like a better weight loss result and also fat loss result comparing to those that don't take it, which is why in a lot of our Herbalife weight management programs, we actually include the Herbalifeline as part of the program. Okay, and I'll show you some examples in a second. And yes, omega-3 can actually help prevent stretch marks. This is good news for a lot of ladies, especially for those that are pregnant. And I will share a bit more about my personal experience with Herbalifeline while I was pregnant last time in a second. And lastly, Herbalifeline. So this is not just omega-3, but particularly the Herbalifeline omega-3 can actually help soothe and ease menstrual discomfort. Okay, because of the way it's formulated, right? So I probably forgot to mention that Herbalifeline, okay, is actually also formulated not just with, the great combination of EPA and DHA, right, from the fish oil, but also it has packed vitamin E to keep the oil quality and freshness, but also it's also packed with several essential oils, like herbal essential oils, such as peppermint, clove, and thyme. So the reason why they pack this essential oil is actually to give the taste, like, to basically make the taste of the capsule less fishy, but more fresh, more pleasant, because I know a lot of people don't like the fishy taste. So that's part of the reason. But also, what a lot of us have found when we use Herbalifeline during our period time is that the peppermint oil, right, in the fish line, I mean, the Herbalifeline actually help our like ease the menstrual cramps, right? So this actually has been reported by many of our female members, which is actually really amazing to know. It's something that not many people talk about, but once you have actually start to integrate this product into your lifestyle during, different phases in your life, you will actually realize how much it has benefited you. Okay, and I'll speak a bit more about that in a second. Yeah, so let me know if you guys know any other benefits that I didn't list here before. Just write them in the comment. Okay, now this one I really have to mention. A lot of people don't really talk about it, but I really have to mention this here, and you hear it from me. The dosage of how much Herbalifeline, how much omega-3 you take really, really matters, right? So if you're like only taking one a day or two a day, or like 2 capsules a day, it's doing something good to your body, but you may not really feel much, and you might not really know you might not know what is it doing to you. But in order for your body to really be at its like healthy optimal state with like particular goals in mind, right, you do need to take the right amount. Okay, so before I get into like how much you need to take, I just want you guys to pay attention to what does Herbalifeline provide. Okay, so in our Herbalifeline omega-3 supplement, each capsule gives you 336 milligrams of DHA and EPA combined. Okay, so when you guys like pay attention to fish oil, right, it's not just about like, oh, how much fish oil you get, right? Because I know a lot of people, when they don't understand about it, they don't pay attention, for example, which is why a lot of people would like blindly buy the cheap, fish oil supplements from different, like supplement stores, because it's so cheap. You get a big tub, right? But the thing is, a lot of them actually don't contain that much DHA and EPA, and you end up just paying for a bunch of fish oil that don't really contain, the omega-3 that your body needs, right? So you're actually not really doing much. You're actually throwing your money away. Okay. So when you're actually buying fish oil, right, you do want to pay attention to the quality, the freshness, but also the DHA and EPA quality, the DHA and EPA quantity as well, right? So in once again, Herbalifeline, we have 336 milligrams per capsule. Okay, so how do we actually really take it for different goals and needs, right? So the scientists and also different nutritionists and doctors have actually recommended that for women and men to maintain like health, like optimal health, we need around 1,000. Okay, 1,000 milligrams a day. Okay, so we're talking about, like, to be more specific, women 1,100 milligrams a day, and for men 1,600 milligrams a day. Okay, so I know a lot of people look at these numbers and go, I don't know what it means to me. So what does it mean for you when you take Herbalifeline? For women, it means, okay, 3 capsules. Okay, so 3 capsules a day. Okay, so in total, because each capsule is 336 milligrams, right? Times that by 3. Okay, so that basically translates to, if you're a woman, just for maintaining good health, right? Take 3 capsules a day. Okay, you don't have to take it all at once. You can if you want, or you can just break it down into like 1 capsule after your each meal, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? Take 1 capsule with each meal. And for men, because the requirement is a bit higher, so for men, you guys need 5 capsules. Okay, in total, five capsules of Herbalifeline in the day. Okay, so you can just remember that, right? It's easy to remember, just for like general, like, health maintenance. And then according to like a lot of different naturopathic doctors, I personally have also worked with a naturopathic doctor before. So this is the data that I got from naturopathic doctors, and they're like big fans of working with supplements. So in order for, us to maintain good heart health, right, we need, 3 capsules. Okay, let's just talk about capsules, in terms of Herbalifeline capsules. A lot easier, right? We need 3 capsules a day, so 1,000 milligrams a day, for supporting good brain health and to stabilize mood, right? To prevent depression. We need 3,000 milligrams a day. So which means 333, okay? 3 capsules with each meal or after each meal, right? So I like to break it down this way so that people actually remember, and it's very visual for you to see how you take them and how you integrate, the capsules in your day-to-day. And for pregnancy, okay, this is very important, all right, based on my personal experience and what my naturopathic doctor has suggested me. 2,000 milligrams a day. So it's 222. Okay, 2 capsules with each meal. Okay, and anti-aging, 2,000 as well, 222. So in total, like 6, right? 6 capsules a day. And then lastly, to fight inflammation and to ease pain, right, in your body, in your muscles, in your joints, right, or maybe other parts, right, 333. So 9 capsules a day, 3,000 milligrams a day. Okay, now a lot of you guys are like, wow, does this sound like a lot of fish oil, like a lot of omega-3 in a day? Well, not really, because you can actually take a lot. Like, the studies have shown that your body can actually take a lot of omega-3 in a day, up to 5,000 milligrams a day. Right. So I know the standard may vary a little bit, between North America versus Europe, right? So in North America, I would say, depending on who you're talking to, right? So if you're talking to maybe like a general, I don't know, family doctor, they may tell you up to 3,000 milligrams a day. But if you're talking to a naturopathic doctor, they may tell you that you can take up to 5,000 milligrams a day. And if you go to ask about, the general recommendation in Europe is up to 5,000 milligrams a day. So like it really varies, but all you can remember is you can actually take your omega-3 up to 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams a day. Okay. And if you don't have any particular sort of like body needs or any sort of like goals in mind, you can just, go back and follow the daily recommended dosage, right? So you can just remember it's around 1,000 milligrams a day. Okay. For women, 3 capsules a day, men, 5 capsules a day, right? So you can just do that. Okay, so it really matters how much you take in order for your body to really have the results, right? And yes, that probably brings us to the next question. Like, how long does it take for omega-3 to work in my body, right? Does it take just like 2 weeks? Does it take 7 days? Okay, so here's the fact. It takes 3 to 6 months. Okay, your body needs 3 to 6 months in order for the effect and everything to really work, right? And in order for you to really feel the difference, right? I mean, this is the same for like any supplements basically. And like even for programs like weight loss programs or weight gain, right? Like I always tell you guys that you need to give yourself at least 2 to 3 months. Like actually 3 months is the minimum, to be honest. Like 3 months to see a substantial result and progress, right? So this is just how our body cells regenerate. This is how our bodies work, right? And we really have to be patient and give it time and really trust the body to work with the food, work with the nutritional supplements, with the nutrients, right? In order for our body to regenerate and to heal and to become better and stronger. Okay. So like I want to show you guys some examples of how, Herbalifeline can be integrated into different programs, right? These are just some examples. They can be like tons and tons of more, right? So in a lot of weight loss programs, we like to integrate Herbalifeline in the weight loss package as well, because as I mentioned, Herbalifeline can really help with the weight loss as well, right? And in our prenatal and postnatal program, which is the new program that I am launching. Okay, so stay tuned and I'll put the link in my description if any of you guys are interested to join my prenatal and postnatal program, right? So this is like the basic package that I put together for moms or moms to be, right? And Herbalifeline is definitely part of it, right? No questions asked. I need to put my omega-3 in there because personally I've taken it and all the Herbalife moms I know, they've taken it before and after pregnancy, right? And this is like proven to be like one of the essential items on the list, right? So you can go to my description after the video and find the link to find out more about my postnatal and prenatal program, okay? And healthy aging program definitely has it, okay? And also different sports programs also include our Herbalifeline. Why? Because athletes really need omega-3 to, to basically condition and recover the joints and the muscles. Okay, so this is actually like very, very useful and essential for our like overall health. Okay, now let me share a bit of my personal experience with you guys in terms of how I used Herbalifeline and also how it has helped me. Okay, so right now I'm actually in my second trimester for my second pregnancy. Okay, and I'm still taking it. Like I've actually never stopped taking my omega-3 with the 222 or the 222 dosage since my first pregnancy. So it's been like 2 years actually, right? Like really diligently 222 a day. And in my last pregnancy, like I actually didn't know how powerful it was for me until I gave birth, until after my pregnancy. I mean, firstly, when you're pregnant, when you take omega-3, it helps your baby's growth, right? Because it helps your baby, build the brain cells, build the nervous systems, right? And help the babies, build healthy eyes as well. So it really helps with the building of your baby. But also at the same time, for the mother, the pregnant mother, the omega-3 goes into your body, right? To support your cellular nutrition, your cellular health. But also, here's a really cool thing is that the omega-3 actually helps to maintain your skin elasticity. Okay, so this is the part a lot of people don't talk about. And I actually didn't know. I actually honestly didn't know until after my pregnancy and when I was doing my research and when I started to study like postpartum, health and nutrition. And that's when I discovered it. And when I when I found out about it, I'm like, oh, no wonder I don't have any stretch marks. Yes, that's why I put preventing stretch marks down there. And it actually has been proven by a lot of people. And this is something that I don't hear people talk about, because most people talk about how you put like different lotions and oil on your tummy, right, to prevent the stretch marks. But the thing is, what you take into your body internally is also important, right? Just like collagen, just like different, blends of, essential vitamins and nutrients that we get from our shakes and things like that, right? All of them are actually doing wonders to your body, right? In the long term, like over a long period of time, this is when you can actually feel and see the benefit. So in a short period of time, it's hard to tell, right? It's some people may be able to see it, but most of us, can't tell. But for me, I went through like a whole 9 months, 10 months of pregnancy to really see that, my baby came out so healthy and he's so smart right now. I keep telling my husband, must be all the omega-3 that I took during my pregnancy. Look how smart he is. He can talk back to us now. No, not really, but like you can tell he's actually very smart and like healthy, right? Like I might be biased if I say my baby's smart, but he's healthy and I'm healthy. I had a very healthy recovery. But also, yeah, I don't have any stretch marks from my last pregnancy, right? So that's when I realized, okay, not only that omega-3 has all these amazing internal benefits, but also externally, when I take it internally, externally it benefits my skin from, not getting any stretch marks, right? So this is something I have to mention. What else? Yeah, so during my pregnancy and postpartum, this those 2 years of like being pregnant and postnatal and now pregnant again, right? I feel like this is like the only time in my life that I had never stopped taking like high dosage of omega-3 with Herbalifeline. And I can really feel the huge benefits, like even my postpartum, because I never stopped taking Herbalifeline, right? It really helped me with my like baby blues, and I didn't have, the postpartum depression at all as well. But like I could feel that I was having a couple of days of the blues, but like I bounced back really quickly. And I reckon it really has something to do with, like the fact that I was taking the Herbalifeline, right? Like the omega-3 was really there to help me stabilize my mood. And like, to be honest with you guys, yeah, those of you who are moms or you've been there, that the postpartum period, the first, I don't know, 3 to 6 months is the most difficult, and it's very, very easy for us women to become depressed, to become moody, to have mood swings, right? Because we're going through such a big change in our life. So like I could feel that it was a messy time of my life, but the Herbalifeline really saved me. It really stabilized my mood. So this is my own testimonial, right? Yeah, so this is my like real life experience, and because of this, I never stopped taking my high dosage of Herbalifeline. And before I got pregnant, I was taking Herbalifeline already, but I was not taking like high dosage. I would take about like 2 to 3 capsules a day. Like, to be honest with you guys, 2 capsules is not enough. Take 3, okay? At least 3 capsules a day, right? So, and I was not very diligent, to be honest with you guys. I was not like now, because I have the motivation of like making sure my baby's healthy, I'm healthy. So I become a lot more diligent with my Herbalifeline. But whereas before, when I was not having kids or not married, I was not that diligent. So think about this, right? Like I said, your dosage matters, right? So if you're not taking enough, it's basically not doing much to your body, right? And as I mentioned before, like 95% of North Americans don't have enough omega-3, okay? And that includes those people that are already taking the supplements, already taking omega-3 supplements. And it's simply because a lot of them are not taking the high quality fish oil supplements, which don't contain enough DHA and PHA, right? So, EPA and DHA, right? So that is very, very important, right? You gotta take enough of your EPA and DHA. So the recommended dosage that I mentioned before is actually not fish oil amount. It is actually the EPA and DHA combined amount, okay? You gotta remember this, okay? So Now, this brings me to the final point. I know a lot of you guys kind of want to know about this as well. You probably have this question on your mind, but you probably never thought about it. Is that a lot of times you burp up a fishy taste, right? When you take fish oil, and I've heard this from many people, they're like, oh, I don't like taking omega-3 or fish oil supplement because I don't like the taste. Like, always burp up this fishy taste. Okay, so why is that? Okay, so I've actually had this conversation with my naturopathic doctor as well, and she said that a lot of times it's not to do with the fish oil unless you're taking like very low quality. Okay, if you're not taking Herbalifeline, you're taking something else, there's a chance, not saying it absolutely is, but there is a chance it might be a very low quality, poor quality fish oil that can cause, you know, the burping. But most likely, as my naturopathic doctor said, that it's actually to do with your digestion, your digestive function. Okay, so you need to look at your own digestive function first. Okay, so maybe like you're not your digestion is not, you know, taking it well, it's not digesting properly, right? So according to her, it is to do with the digestion. But also there are a few ways that you can try to prevent the, you know, the fish burp up, okay, the fishy taste burp. Okay, first thing is you can try to take it frozen. Try to freeze your omega-3, try to freeze your Herbalifeline capsule. And when you take it frozen. Okay, so this can actually help. Okay, and another thing you can take is to make sure that you are well hydrated. You are taking a lot of, you are actually drinking a lot of water before and after taking your omega-3. Okay, so making sure that you're already well hydrated. Okay, and the third thing I want to mention is that, you know, if you're worried about burping the fishy taste, you can actually take the omega-3 with a meal. Okay, instead of taking it like after the meal, take it with your meal. Okay, so take it with your breakfast, with your lunch, and with your dinner. Okay, so these are some of the, you know, little tips that you guys can kind of like just note down, right? In case if you're worrying about, you know, burping up the fishy taste, which is also very common. A lot of people report about it, right? So that's something you can try. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's little video where I talk about Herbalifeline. Okay, and I hope you guys have learned something new about it. And I hope I've covered enough information here. I know that it's hard to make a perfect video where I can cover everything. And, you know, even if I do cover everything, it may become too much, right? Maybe it will become information overload. So like it's always in my like purest intention to give you guys the most like simple and digestible educational videos for you to basically become healthier and happier and more confident, right? And hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm here every Wednesday and Saturday. And of course, you know, if you guys want to work with me directly, you can come and join my 10-day bootcamp. You can also sign up to one of my nutrition programs, especially now that I have a prenatal, postnatal program that I'm very excited about. Okay, yes, and so yes, I look forward to seeing you guys inside our programs or inside our clubs. All right, until next time, take care. Bye.